you, Harvey. Easy for you to say. I know, you knew I was going to say that. Thanks very much, and thank you, Jer. Well, today, Thursday, 6th of December, 2018. Live till 5, it's The Big Show. 19 days till Christmas, 26 hours till the Jockin'.
Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.
Oh, don't do that dance. Summer and hot stuff. This is Steve Wright in the afternoon from Radio 2. Look, you can email us right through the afternoon. Love to hear from you as ever. steve.wright@bbc.co.uk. Text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Thank you. And now it's 2:07. Hands up if you've got Christmas sorted now. Done it all already, well early. Although, hands up if you've not started, for example. No decks, no tree, no presents, no cards, no food for the meal. Hands up, though, for a Christmas fair. Or a Christmas panto, or a Christmas show that you're seeing later. Tell us what it is. Christmas fair.
Same
okay this afternoon? Good. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, I wish I didn't miss you so much. The weather is like this, mild, cloudy with rain for England and Wales, some sunshine for Northern Ireland and Scotland, high temperature 13 in Exeter, overnight low 5C in Aviemore. Tonight, heavy rain with strong winds. I know, you're waiting for the lights on, aren't you? Heavy rain with strong winds. A yellow weather warning is in place for much of Scotland and the north of Northern Ireland from 5 a.m. from tomorrow morning, with disruption expected due to high winds. And then tomorrow itself, the heavy rain should clear, leaving a mix of sunshine and blustery showers. Lights on, sunset tonight, Edinburgh 3:40. In Belfast, it's 4 p.m. In Cardiff, it's 4:05. And in London, it's 3:53. Not so bad today. to know who's on today, I'll tell you soon. Email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk if you need a shout out or want to wish somebody a Merry Christmas or just say hello to yourself or anything really. You can text 88291 and tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Thank you very much.
Hey, Steve, it's Macca here.
Yes.
Can you put on some Skrillex?
Come on, put it on.
Okay.
Saturday nights on BBC Radio 2
Later.
sound like this. From 10, Craig Charles.
This is my house party. Can you like me now? I'm literally waiting for the neighbours to start banging on the wall.
Feel the vibrations, you're my high, yeah.
From midnight, it's Animatronic.
I'm Animatronic, and I bring you Dance Devotion. There's no limit to what we'll play. We will have music from all genres, all eras, all countries. Anything with a repetitive beat, anything that gets you on your feet.
Can Saturday night get any better?
Listen every Saturday night from 10 on BBC Radio 2.
217, hello.
Oh, Steve, hi, this is Jeremy Vine. Careful, that one nearly had my eye out. I have yet another new job, Steve.
What is it?
Give me your glass and I'll show you.
Oh,
Careful with that, you'll spill it everywhere.
Sorry. Don't get it in the machinery.
Oh, careful, you'll break the
my
glasses.
goodness.
Oh, there's another one. Careful, that one nearly went through the window. This is wild. Look at me. I'm serving 150 patrons in the most exclusive hotel in the world, and they're all drinking very quickly because I'm a trained sommelier and they all want my service.
Call me.
Call me.
I speak your name. That's funny. You say that you are so helpless too.
saying something like Kevin made me specially. Probably heaven, isn't it? Could it be I'm falling in love? Detroit Spinners. Okay, let's have a look. Steve, hoping to get off work sharpish tonight, as the missus and I are off to see Love Actually with a live orchestra at the Cliffs Pavilion in Southend. That's Mark and Sandra. Have a nice time. Sounds great. Steve, loving the show. Can you give a shout out to Tony and Barb? We're travelling to the New Forest before we go on a 28-day Caribbean cruise on Sunday. What are you going to do then? Just sit in the forest? Yeah. This says you have been astounded at the early lighting up time previously. Yes, no, gee. In the north of Scotland yesterday and Tuesday. Yes, I was. I live much further south in Lincolnshire, and yesterday afternoon whilst driving, no, gee, thank you. My sat-nav switched to nighttime mode at 3:10 p.m, and I just had my lunch. Oh, my goodness. That's appalling, isn't it, really? That's Ken Beecher. It's going to get better, I understand, in about a month's time, right? Who knows? Bruno Tognoli talking about new Strictly Come Dancing DVD and all things Strictly later. Colin, Mike and Tony from GCHQ with their new book of puzzles. Janie Lee Grace, Tim Smith, Bobby Pryor, Harvey Cook, Shoujo Saka, and the oldies chosen by Natalie Rick, all from Blaby in Leicestershire.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
It's the place you get to hear unique performances from some of music's biggest names.
The Radio 2 Piano Room. Stripped back songs performed live on the Elton John piano.
Gary Barlow and the Radio 2 Piano Room.
I guess now it's beautiful to play this piano. I love this space.
Have yourself a
Craig David, live in the Radio 2 Piano Room.
Thank you for having me, man.
I'm Ken Bruce. Coming up this December, we have Amy MacDonald. And we start with Ollie Alexander.
Santa baby, slip a table under the tree.
The Radio 2 Piano Room with Ollie Alexander.
Join me, Ken Bruce, on Tuesday morning from 9:30.
Thanks, Ken.
That's not really her style. And they all got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind. Nothing in this world could ever bring them down. Yeah, they're invincible, and she's just in the background. And she says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. He says I'm talking with a big smile, but they haven't got a clue. Yeah, they're living the good life, can't see what he is going through. They're driving fast cars, but they don't know where they're going. In the fast lane, living life without knowing. And he says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to get it. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. Like the cool kids.
Well, I get a thrill run down my spine when I see you hitting me up. I'm feeling so electrified, like the heat of a million suns. You know, just one touch can keep me high, and I think I'll never come down till a couple days go by, and you know where to be found. Up all night, up all night. All the things that you said to me yesterday, playing over in my mind. It's a crime, it's a crime. How you reeling me in with the games you play, then you hang me out to dry. So I tried to shake you out my head, try to dance with somebody new, but you got those lips so red, and that smoky voice you do. So I know it's pointless anyway, 'cause there ain't nobody else that could light me up so bright and break this crazy spell. Up all night, up all night. All the things that you said to me yesterday, playing over in my mind. It's a crime, it's a crime. How you reeling me in with the games you play, then you hang me out to dry. If I wait a little longer, then maybe you'll come back around. Wait a little longer, then maybe you'll be ready now. 'Cause I would wait forever for you to fall back into my arms. So come on, up all night, up all night. All the things that you said to me yesterday, playing over in my mind. It's a crime, it's a crime. How you reeling me in with the games you play, then you hang me out to dry. Up all night, up all night. All the things that you said to me yesterday, playing over in my mind. It's a crime, it's a crime. How you reeling me in with the games you play, then you hang me out to dry. How you reeling
That is Charlie Puth.
games you play, then you hang me out
Up
to
all
dry.
night. Stephen Team, yeah. My daughter Honor Waghorn is graduating from USF. That's the University of South Florida this weekend. Can you let her know how proud Mum, Jacqueline, and Dad Stephen, and Brother Spencer are? Give her a shout out for us and go Bulls. Bulls, Bulls. She's graduating 6 months early. I was going to say with honours, so we're absolutely bursting with pride. Well, Honor, congratulations. She was born in Leicester, but we've lived in Florida here since 2005. Thanks, Wrighty, from Stephen. You got it. Bit of an unusual song for Morrissey to do, Back on the Chain Gang. Here it is, and it's quite good.
Found a picture of you mixed up all. Now we're back in the fight. Yes, we're back on the chain gang. Back on the chain gang. Circumstance beyond our control. Phone, TV, and the news of the world. Got in the house like a pigeon from hell. Sand in our eyes, descending like flies. Yes, we're back on the chain gang. Whoa, back on the chain gang. Like we do, bring me to my knees when I see what they've done to you. Well, I'll die as I stand here today, knowing that deep in my heart they'll fall to ruin one day for making us part. Found a picture of you. Oh, they were the happiest days of my life.
Back on the chain gang, Morrissey.
Like a break in the battle.
Joe and Simon on the air are joined by historian and broadcaster Dan Snow at 5 o'clock. Bob Harris Country. Luke Coombs, this year's winner of the CMA's Best New Artist Award, is live in session for Brother B, playing songs from his debut album, That's at 8. And the First Ladies of Fleet Street with Nina Mishkov at 9. Details later.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291, or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Song opening.
Danny ran into some complications. He falls asleep during conversations.
It's not living if it's not with you. That's the 1975. All right, Janie Lee Grace is here, and so is Tim Smith, and we'll look at some factoids now. What you got, Janie?
If London were a country, it would be the 8th largest in Europe.
What a fascinating factoid.
Do you think that's true?
I do. What else we got, Tim?
Historical references suggest that beer has been around since the 5th millennium BC, and evidence suggests also it was widely used in ancient Egypt and ancient Mesopotamia. Do you know what the most popular beer is in the world today? You may not have heard of it. You could throw a lot of brands at me that you can get in supermarkets and maybe in America.
I was going to say something like Guinness.
No, that is a very good answer, actually. No, not Guinness.
Well, it's not obviously one of the obvious ones like your Heinekens or
It's not. It's a very popular beer called snow beer. It's virtually unknown outside China, but it's sold in such vast quantities in China, it is the world's #1 selling beer.
Is it made of snow?
No.
Factoids.
There are days I wake up and I pinch myself. You're with me, not someone else. And I'm scared, yeah, I'm still scared. That is all a dream. 'Cause you still look perfect as days go by. Even the worst ones, you make me smile. I'd stop the world if it gave us time. 'Cause when you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do. When you say you love the way I make you feel, everything becomes so real. Don't be scared, no, don't be scared. 'Cause you're all I need. And you still look perfect as days go by. Even the worst ones, you make me smile. I'd stop the world if it gave us time. 'Cause when you love someone, you open up your heart. When you love someone, you make room. If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you probably never loved someone like I do. You probably never loved someone like I do.
All right, looking at some bits and bobs for today. The British Dental Industry Association is meeting in London. The Child Safeguarding Conference is being held in Salford. And the Masters Tennis Tournament is on at the Royal Albert Hall. Oh, excellent. The annual Noir In Festival, dedicated to films and books belonging to the noir genre, has started in Milan. It's the Cities for Tomorrow conference in New Orleans, the Scottish Sports Awards in Glasgow, the UK Festival Awards and Conference on in London, the Game Awards 2018 for video games held in Los Angeles. And they'll light the Christmas tree in Trafalgar Square later on. It's donated to London, as ever, by the people of Oslo in a continuation of the tradition which began back in 1947. Operation Ouch, which is based on the hit CBBC show, begins a run of shows in London also. Hosier playing Manchester. Andre Roux, awesome hair, begins his UK and Ireland arena tour in Belfast. And here's Janie.
Summer heat 30 times more likely. That's due to climate change. That's what they say. Greenhouse gases made the summer heat wave 30 times more likely than it would have been under normal conditions. So the Met Office is saying that it was the equal warmest summer ever recorded, well, since 1910. It's interesting, isn't it, when you think of that, because if it was like that in 1910, what was going on then?
Yeah.
And what's going on now? And what happened in between? I can't get my head around it sometimes.
What are you saying, Janie? What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I just think it's really interesting. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I do think it's cyclical to some extent, isn't it? But also, as we've heard over the last, 10 years, 20 years, some research suggests that it's down to, environmental issues, of course.
I'll see Tony Blackburn tomorrow evening. I'll ask him what it was actually like in 1910, if you like.
Yeah, could you?
Yeah, you are terrible.
I know. Freddie Flintoff, happy birthday.
I put my whites on my England kit, and it was like Clark Kent going into a phone booth and coming out of Superman. That's how I felt as a cricketer. And then you come off, and then you're just back to little Andrew sat at home.
Also, for me, I mean, I'm not a big cricket. I mean, I know nothing about cricket, but I see a lot of protective clothing.
Yeah, there's loads of it. Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. I wore a little bit.
And also Judd Apatow.
That's what we want, is a memorable movie. We don't want a forgettable movie. Sometimes we make movies that don't even do well, and I think, yeah, but you're not going to forget that.
But in the main, you like it to do well, right?
I like it to do well, but I do. There are certain movies, like The Cable Guy didn't really do well, but then people just still talk about it all the time. So maybe they were just troubled by it.
Bruno Tognoli is going to be with us later, talking about a new Strictly Come Dancing DVD and also the big tour next year. And Colin, Mike and Tony from GCHQ with their new book of puzzles. Now, we are told we're not allowed to use their last names for security purposes. Seriously. So we'll meet Colin, Mike and Tony later. And they've got this book out, and it's basically a great book of puzzles. Make an ideal present. You're on the big show.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Brenda Lee. Rocking No G around the Christmas tree. Now here's Bobby Pryor.
Thank you, Steve. The M6 southbound, 26 to 25, the M58 Oral interchange down to Bryn. We've still got big queues towards this overturned lorry and lost load of pallets. So 2 lanes are still closed. Queues 5.5 miles long heading through. So you can get past it, but it's a squeeze. Surrounding routes really, really busy. And it's going to take some time yet to clear that. So not good news, really. M6 on the northbound side, 16 to 7 up to Sandbach. In the roadworks, there was a breakdown. Cleared now, but still very heavy. The M1 heading south, 15 to 14 to Milton Keynes, partially blocked in the roadworks. There's an accident. I'm waiting for more information on that. A43, a little bit of good news at Walgrave, was closed with a gas leak at Red House Lane. That's now reopened. The A38 at Street Hay is closed. A lorry lost its load between the A5127 and Swiffen Island, which is the A5148. So if you're heading through, just be aware it's closed. A12 partially blocked with this accident between 16 and 15, Gallywood to 3 Mile Hill. Hill. And the A10 northbound at Enfield, it is still blocked with this accident at the A110, which is the Southby Road. So you've got a diversion. 6 bus routes are also diverted. Big problems to the M25 between 22 and 21A. So to the M1, anti-clockwise, they've closed the M25. What they're doing at the moment is traffic is getting through. It's only trap traffic that they are letting through on one lane. They've got to allow the air ambulance to land. At the moment, clockwise is still open but really heavy. And then the M25 anti-clockwise at 1A for the Dartford crossing. Got it partially blocked by a bump, but you can get past it. And finally, Bristol, M4 westbound. The accident that closed 3 lanes between 19 and 20. Still 1 lane shut between the M32 and Armsbury. Back with another one, 40 minutes.
Tonight at 9, First Ladies of Fleet Street, Nina Mishkoff, celebrates the contribution made by women to the newspaper industry. Tonight, Nina looks at the editors, and Eleanor Mills and Janet Streetporter discuss their experiences of being the boss.
I'll tell you a story before it tells itself. I lay out all my reasons. You say that I need help. We all got expectations, and sometimes they go wrong, but no one listens to me, so I put it in this song. They tell me think with my head, not that thing in my chest. They got their hands at my neck this time, but you're the one that I want. If that's really so wrong, then they don't know what this feeling is like. And I say yeah, 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 yeah,
I'll tell them a story, they'll sit and nod their heads. I'll tell you all my secrets, and you tell all your friends. Hold on to your opinions, and stand by what you said. In the end, it's my decision, so it's my fault when it ends. They tell me think with my head, not that thing in my chest. They got their hands at my neck this time, but you're the one that I want. If that's really so wrong, then they don't know what this feeling is like. I'll tell you a story before it tells itself. I lay out all my reasons. You'll say that I need help. We all got expectations, and sometimes they go wrong, but no one listens to me, so I put it in this song. They tell me think with my head, not that thing in my chest. They got their hands at my neck this time.
Just looking out the window, it's not dark yet.
That I want, if that's really so wrong.
It's coming though, I can see it in the distance.
What this feeling is like.
9 to 3.
My friends say no, no, and they don't know.
Let's take a look at some more news now. 2 former Tesco directors have been acquitted of charges of fraud and false accounting after the judge dismissed their case due to lack of evidence. Also today, the average price of student accommodation in the UK has jumped by nearly a third in 6 years. According to a new survey out today, the increase has been driven by the standard of accommodation shifting steadily up market. Research by student housing charity Unipol and the NUS has found. But the NUS warned it had created a real affordability problem. Do you have a grandiose narcissist in your life? Grandiose narcissists tend to strongly agree with a statement like, "If I ruled the world, it would be a better place." Oh, I can't think of anybody like that. How can you spot one? It's easy, says a new survey out today in the Journal of Personality. All you have to do, are you ready?
Yeah.
Look at their eyebrows.
Why? What does that tell you?
Oh, it's a unibrow.
Do they meet
joined.
in the middle?
Let's have a look. Grandiose narcissists have thicker and denser eyebrows, and people automatically pick up on this cue.
Crikey, I'll tell you what, it's a good job I trim and pluck mine, otherwise you'd see right through me, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Just to let you know, we've got Bruno Tognoli on the show later, and also Colin, Mike and Tony from GCHQ. Let's just have a look now at BBC Sounds. Now, just a reminder of the BBC Sounds app, where you can get the BBC Radio podcast, music mixes, and stuff like Duvet Days. Duvet Days is musicians and artists talking whilst laying on their bed at home. And the latest episode is with Jordan from Rizzle-Kicks. Here it comes.
BBC Sounds.
Fame came
super
quick. What does that kind of quick fame do to a person?
I think it skewers perspectives on life, really, or expectations, or it's a big high to get young. You know when they say it was a blur? Like the first 2 years was literally a blur. Like it just happened.
What is the hardest thing to kind of reconcile with now? Because you're proud of the music, right?
The only thing I'd change is after the first album, having a break.
BBC Sounds.
1800 Seconds on Autism is also on BBC Sounds. It's a programme about autistic life presented by people with autism. Here's a bit where they're talking to autistic people about their obsessions, including train timetables and Doctor Who.
Is there anything in particular that sort of draws you, not like a pencil draws, but that makes you interested in Doctor Who in particular, do you think?
It's a big question. I think, there's a lot going on, and the fact that it changes so much over time. I think a lot of people are kind of drawn to, the Doctor as an outsider figure, and sort of, liking humans and getting on with humans, but not quite being human.
BBC Sounds.
That's just a couple of highlights from the BBC Sounds app. Download it for free now or visit the BBC Sounds website at bbc.co.uk/sounds.
Thank you.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Now I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Mistletoe is hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Christmas on Radio 2.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I try to hide. You know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied. You claim it's not in the cards, and fate is pulling you miles away and out of reach from me. But you're here in my heart, so who can stop me if I decide that you're my destiny? What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say
to you, yeah. But there are mountains, and there are doors that we can walk through. I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me, when everyone tells us what we can be. And how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
All I want is to fly with you. All I want is to fall with you. So just give me all of you.
If it's
not impossible, say that it's possible.
James Arthur, Anne-Marie, Rewrite the Stars. Hey Steve, my name is Victoria Townsend. My mum, Natalie Regal, is doing the songs at 3 p.m. or just after. Can you give her this message from me? Mum, thank you for being there for me through a tough year. I love you and I'm so proud of you. Victoria.
Changing the world to be ours.
And when we come back after the news, indeed we will have the oldies chosen by Natalie Regal from Blaby in Leicestershire. The aforementioned.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. More than 40 people have had their drug driving convictions reversed after what's been described by the National Police Chiefs Council as the most serious breach of forensic science standards in living memory. More than 50 current investigations have been scrapped after allegations of data tampering were made against scientists at a testing site in Manchester. 2 men have been arrested on suspicion of perverting the course of justice. An investigation into the helicopter crash at Leicester City's King Power Stadium in October has found that the pilot's pedals became disconnected from the aircraft's tail rotor blades. The club's owner was among 5 people killed. The pilot's mother, Deborah Sutton, said she knew something was wrong before hearing the news.
I just couldn't believe it, and I kept trying to ring him, and he didn't answer his phone. He didn't answer his phone. Then I tried to ring Isabella, and she didn't answer her phone. And I knew that at any time I got hold of him, or I tried to get hold of him, he would always respond very quickly. And when he didn't respond, I thought, this is strange.
2 former directors of Tesco have been cleared of committing a £250 million fraud after their trial collapsed. Chris Bush and John Schooler were accused of orchestrating a false accounting scandal which saw the supermarket chain overstate its profits. O2 has apologised to mobile customers who've been unable to use their data today. It says its engineers are working extremely hard to resolve an issue with software provided by a third-party supplier, thought to be the Swedish technology firm Ericsson. Adrian Barnard is a telecoms expert. He thinks the company will be determined to have the issue sorted out by the end of the day.
It's very bad PR for them, and it's not just the O2 brand, it's all the what we call the virtual mobile network operators underneath them, Leica, Sky, GiffGaff, etc., Tesco. They're all affected as well, so it's very bad for them. Consumers and users of the O2 service should make sure they're registered for the O2 Wi-Fi hotspot service, which is free if you're an O2 customer, so you'll be able to get free Wi-Fi, premium Wi-Fi if you're on the move.
The UN envoy for Yemen has called peace talks in Sweden a critical opportunity to give momentum to the peace process. Martin Griffiths told delegations from the government and the Houthi rebels that they held the future of their country in their hands. He said the UN would like to safeguard the point of Hodeidah from the conflict.
The United Nations is willing, if the parties so desire, to play a role in the port and the city. We'd like to take Hodeidah out of the battle because we worry about the possible impact of a battle in Hodeidah.
And the British actors Hugh Grant and Ben Whishaw have been nominated for acting awards at the Golden Globes. Their BBC drama, A Very English Scandal, about the disgraced Liberal MP Jeremy Thorpe, is up for Best One-Off TV Series. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 3 and next at 4.
Cheers, Harvey.
The non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Don't know why I'm surviving every lonely day when there's got to be no chance for me, my life today, and it doesn't matter.
Oldies have been chosen by Natalie Rigall from Blaby in Leicestershire. Afternoon, Steve. Hello, Natalie. I'm 56 years young and married to a wonderful man called Mark. We've got a Scotty dog called Archie and 3 great kids. I work part-time for the Housing Association, and Mark has his own plumbing and heating business. Whilst at work, he always listens to Radio 2. I like to write, and I attend a writing group on a Tuesday evening. Music often inspires my writing. I've found there's so many avenues that music can take you down, sometimes by surprise. Absolutely. One of these avenues was the late discovery of Paul Weller. Mark took me to see him in concert last year. It was so good. Whereas one of my first albums was Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, which I requested one Christmas. Much to my mum's surprise, I went to London a few years later to see Jersey Boys, and I loved it. My choice of oldies then very varied, and I hope you enjoy them.
said, now send me a sign to save my life, 'cause at this moment in time there's nothing certain in these days of mine. It's a funny thing when it comes up on you, that I know as much as the day I was born, and though I wasn't asked, I might as well stay and promise myself each and every day that when you're knocked on your back and your life's up, and when you're down on the bottom, there's nothing else but to shout to the top. Well, we're gonna shout to the top. We're gonna shout to the top. We're gonna shout to the top. Hey, we're gonna shout to the top. It's a funny thing when it dawns upon you that I know as much as the day I was born, and though I wasn't asked, I might as well stay and promise myself each and every day I'm gonna shout to the top, shout. We're 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 gonna shout to the top, shout. Ooh, we're gonna shout to the top, shout. So when you're knocked on your back and your life's up, and when you're down on the bottom, you shout the yes, but shout to the top, shout. Oh, we're gonna shout to the top, shout.
Shout to the top. There is the Style Council on the Non-Stop Oldies 316, and these oldies chosen by Natalie Regal from Blaby in Leicestershire. Lovely. Brilliant these are.
Non-stop oldies every day.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me, as I remember what a night.
The non-stop oldies. Four Seasons, December 63. Oh, what a night. Bruno Tognoli talking about new Strictly Come Dancing DVD and all things Strictly coming on with us in the next half hour.
What a return to form. She danced like a dream in a tropical paradise, I'm telling you. But above that, what you had tonight, you were at ease, you were expressive, you were warm, you were touching everyone. And those spins, when she was twirling around, she was like a surfer on the crest of a wave. I'm telling you, my darling.
Sit down.
Welcome back to the big league.
Oh,
in store. Love is the drug and I need to score. Showing up, hit and run. Boy meets girl where the beat goes on. Stitched up tight, can't shake free. Love is the drug, got a hook on me. Oh, catch that buzz. Love is the drug I'm thinking of. See, love is the drug for me. Late that night, I park my car, stake my place in the singles bar. Face to face, toe to toe, heart to heart as we hit the floor. Lumber up, limbo down, the locked embrace, the stumble around. I say go, she say yes. Dim the lights, you can guess the rest. Oh, catch that buzz. Love is the drug I'm thinking of. Oh, can't you see? Love is a dog, got a hook in me. Oh, get that buzz. Love is the dog I'm thinking of. Oh, can't you see? Love, the drug for me.
Roxy Music, Love is the Drug. Sarah Cox on the air tonight at 10. Sarah brings you a mix of great music, guests and chat. Rounding off your day, Jeff Lloyd sitting in for OJ Borge. That's at midnight. And the Craig Charles House Party. That's at 3. Gary Davies. Let me tell you about sounds of the 80s.
Every Friday night, go back to the 80s.
Radio 2's Sounds of the 80s with Gary Davies.
Relive all your favourites from this incredible decade.
sounds of the 80s with Gary Davis.
Tainted love. Tainted love.
Friday night from 10 on BBC Radio 2.
The Big Show, 2 till 5. Radio 2.
BBC Radio 2. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Little baby gone. Little baby gone. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Far, far away. Where's your papa gone? Where's your papa gone? Little baby gone. Little baby gone. Where's your papa gone? Where's your papa gone? Far, far away. Far, far away. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Little baby done. Little baby done. Where's your mama gone? Where's your mama gone? Far, far away. Where's your papa gone? Where's your papa gone? Little baby done. Little baby done. Where's your papa gone? Where's your papa gone? Far, far away. Far, far away. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. Let's go now. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. All together now. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep. Woke up this morning and my mama was gone. Ooh-wee, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. One more time now. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee,
Good grief. Middle of the road and chirpy, chirpy, cheap, cheap. These oldies chosen by Natalie Regal from Blaby in Leicestershire. One more to come.
chirpa, chirpa, cheep, cheep, chirp. Let me hear y'all singing now. Last night I heard my mama singing a song. Ooh-wee.
There's a ghost in my house.
There's a ghost in my house.
Said that.
The ghost of your memory. The ghost of the love you took from me. Where our love used to be. Only shadows from the past I see. Time can't seem to erase the vision of your smiling face. Though you found someone new, I can't get over you. There's a ghost in my house. I can't hide from the ghost of your love that's inside. It keeps on haunting me. Just keeps on reminding me. In my mind I know you're gone, but my heart keeps holding on to the memories of those happy times, to the love that once was mine. Though we're far apart, you're always in my heart. There's a ghost in my house. I can't hide from this ghost of your love that's inside. You're still such a part of me, still so deep as a part of me. I just keep hearing your footsteps on the stairs, but I know there's no one there. Every day I love you more, so much more than the day before. Sitting in my easy chair, I feel your fingers running through my hair. Looking down in my coffee cup, I think I see your face looking up. All alone in my room, your voice echoes soothing. There's a ghost in my house.
Ghost in My House. 3:29 from Radio 2. Hello. In the news, data problems hit O2 mobile network headline. Millions of smartphone users in the UK have lost their data services after O2 network suffered technical problems, and they tell us they're working on it. 1 in 3 children in England does fewer than 30 minutes of physical activity a day, half the amount recommended by government guidelines, a report by Sport England suggests this afternoon. And Lady Gaga's performance in A Star Is Born has landed her a Best Actress nom at the Golden Globes. Bradley Cooper is also nominated for his direction and, of course, his performance in the musical remake. The singer-turned-actress previously won a Golden Globe in 2016 for her role in TV's American Horror Story. Britain's Olivia Colman is also up for Best Actress Award for royal drama The Favourite, which I saw today, for which Rachel Weisz is also recognised. So now you're up to date. Oh, excuse me.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine. Steve, I'm so sorry. I've taken yet another job.
Where?
In a bottle factory.
In a bottle factory?
Yes. Let me just finish off making these last 2 bottles. And I'll be back later. Okay. Butterfingers. Merry Christmas.
All right, Jeremy, thank you. Now here's the Bobster.
Steve, thank you. M6 southbound, 26 to 25. M58 to Bryn. Still, we've got 2 lanes closed with that overturned lorry and lost load. You got 5.5 miles of traffic. That's been pretty consistent for the last couple of hours. Surrounding routes absolutely congested. That's the word. The M6 southbound, 18 to 17. Got a breakdown in the roadworks towards Sandbach. M6 northbound, 16 to 17. There was a breakdown there that's cleared, but there's still delays. A41 between Bicester and Aylesbury, both ways, there was roadworks at Waddesdon. Now, I think they have moved these because it looks slightly easier now, but it's mainly slow if you're Bicester bound. So if you are heading out onto the westbound route, it's slower there than it is on the eastbound route. M1 southbound, accident 15 to 14 has cleared from the roadworks. The A12 accident between 16 and 15 at 3 Mile Hill has gone. And the A10 before the M25 northbound at Enfield is still blocked at the Southbury Road. So we've got 6 bus routes on diversion. It's causing absolute chaos. Avoid it if you can. It's towards the A110 junction. M25 was closed between 22 and the M1 at junction 21A. They've opened all the lanes very quickly. The queue's back though, 7 miles, back to 24. And then on the M25 anti-clockwise at 1A, the Dartford crossing, we had it partially blocked by an accident. That's cleared. M20 eastbound between 4 and 5 down towards Aylesford. We've got an accident that's closed 1 lane in the roadworks. M4 westbound at Bristol, still 1 lane shut between 19 and 20 past the M32 following the earlier accident. And finally the A377 between Umberley and Chumberley is still closed for recovery of that earlier overturned vehicle between Umberley and Kings Nimpton. Back with another one, 25 minutes.
Steve, I'm currently working alone in the office whilst co-workers have gone off for a Christmas do. That's from Ollie. Can you say happy anniversary to my lovely wife Lou Hawkins, please? I forgot to get a card for her this morning, so hopefully this may go some way. I'm not really sure if it'll do it. To saying sorry. Thank you, Steve, from Andy. Driving my wonderful hubby Craig to Scotland from Hampshire. Love you, Craig, and thanks for doing all the driving. You are my superhero. Hey, Steve, can we please have a big shout out for Susan, who's working so hard this Christmas? We make Christmas hampers to be shipped all over Europe. We listen every day and we love the show. That is David from Perth.
We're both in a hurry. Let's steal a minute when there's no one there. Both our hoodies red. You're in my head. Yet there's no pressure. At least that's what we always said. I was keeping it together. I guess I didn't understand that I fell for you. I lost my cool. It hit me like a sucker punch. Just wanna look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. try to come up with the bad things. Didn't wanna write a happy song. You've had only good reactions, so I don't wanna be the one to this up. I swear, out of nowhere, it hit me like a sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. But I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. But I still come back for that punch. Just one look and now I'm out of touch. Now I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Just one look and I'm out of touch. I'm freaking out 'cause I'm scared this might end bad, but I still come back for that sucker punch. Sucker punch. Sucker punch. But I still come back for that.
Bruno is here. Bruno Tonio is here.
Thank you for having me, guys.
We'd always like to have you on the show, and before we do anything, I know it's 19 days to Christmas. We'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh, happy Christmas to you all. Thank you.
Now, where will you be on Christmas Day? What will you be doing?
I'm going to go on holiday.
Are you?
Yeah, because as you know, I had a pretty intense 4 months between America and Strictly.
We should say that you do the American Strictly as well.
Yeah, Dancing with the Stars, yeah. So I commute every week, so it's been quite intense.
Yeah.
So I need a good break before the tour.
Well, you deserve a holiday, and especially for those jerky movements that you do when you get up from the seat. I'm thinking, my goodness, which way is he going to move now?
Well, I don't know myself. I think poor Shirley has the most dangerous job on TV. I think she's got almost decapitated quite a few times.
More so this series than before, I think.
Yes, it kind of. The reason is this series is probably one of the most exciting we've ever had. It's so wonderful. I think the competitors always deliver such exciting performances, and I can't help myself but to express myself physically. And poor Shirley, she's a specialist in diving. I think she's
ducking.
And ducking.
Yeah. The kind of semi-controversy about Ashley. If somebody has danced before, do you take that into account?
Well, no, you can't, because you have to watch each dance and just comment on what you see. I can't just have a personal vendetta against somebody. I mean, most people that are in the entertainment industry, being actors, things, had some sort of training. Come on.
Yeah.
We had it before. It happens every time. We can only guide the audience, and then it's up to them. You see what I mean? Personally, I can only watch what is presented in front of me and react towards that. I can't have in my mind this, then you exclude so many people. Look at the dancing.
And somebody like Ashley is likely to be in the dance-off again and again?
Well, to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I don't have my crystal ball in front of me. I think you take it week after week. But she could go terribly wrong. Who knows? Anything can happen. It's live.
But you do sway us. Whatever the judges say, if we're then going to pick up the phone, I think we're swayed by you guys.
I don't say I'm right. I just say what I feel. I feel I'm honest. And whatever the public decides, I accept it, because I don't do the show for myself. We do it for them. So you just say what you think, you score accordingly, and eventually the public has his vote, and I accept that. That's the way it works.
We're entitled to our
Of course you
opinion,
are.
aren't we? Yeah.
It is your show. I'm not saying, they shouldn't have. I mean, this is the way it plays. Yeah. And they know before they start themselves that anything can happen. We can put them at the top of the leaderboard, if people don't connect, they end up in the dance-off. When we get to the final, there isn't a dance-off, so very much is in the hands of the public, really.
How many shows have we got to go?
We got the semi on Saturday, and then the following Saturday is the final.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
Very exciting. Nerve-wracking.
Yeah. Bruno, surely one of the reasons that Strictly Come Dancing goes from strength to strength. We watch it every weekend, wondering just how quickly he'll be leaping out of his seat, waving his arms about and gyrating closer to Shirley than she may be comfortable with. Yes, it's true. Bruno's been a judge on Strictly since it started back in 2004. The reason I watch it is because, well, some of the people I don't know you guys, I love the glamour, I love the colours, I love the skill or lack of it, I love the kind of competitive element. Is it all of those things, or is there something more?
There's all of that, and I think people really sense as well that it's a very honest show. Everybody does it because they love what they do. Everybody really strive every week to deliver and produce the best. It really is I never seen anybody phoning a performance in. And I think people respond to that. Even the judges, they may agree or disagree, but we really talk from our heart.
And people go for it, don't they? As well, even those that can't dance in the beginning.
Sometimes they agree, they disagree, they get upset, but it really is like having a bunch of mates around the table and getting passionate about something.
Yeah.
And I think that passion translates and comes across the screen, and it feels very deeply felt.
Agreed.
And it connects everybody, and everybody loves it, from kids to grandmas.
And also, it's perfect, isn't it? There's every single colour you could want in terms of the way it looks. The lighting is fantastic. Everybody's dressed up to the nines. Everybody's perfect almost, apart from sometimes when they're dancing.
Yeah, but even that is part of the show. You want them as well.
Yeah.
It gives you highlights.
Yeah.
And even Craig,
lowlights.
even Craig being overly curmudgeonly most of the time still seems to work.
Yeah, we're going to come back with Bruno Toniolo in just a moment. Stay there, don't go away.
Keep the vampires from your door.
Feels like fire. I'm so in love with you. Dreams are like angels. They keep bad at bay, bad at bay. Love is the light, scaring darkness away. Yeah. I'm so in love with you. Purge the soul. Make love your goal. The power of love, a force from above, cleaning my soul. Flame on burn desire, love with tongues of fire, purge the soul, make love your protect you from the hooded claw. Keep the vampires from your door. When the chips are down, I'll be around with my undying, death-defying love for you. Envy will hurt itself. Let yourself be beautiful. Sparkling love flowers and this time we go sublime. Lovers entwined, divine, divine. Love is danger, love is pleasure. Love is pure, the only treasure. I'm so in love with you, hurts the soul. Make love your
Dancing DVD and all things Strictly in a highly excitable manner. Look, he's back now. Now, we're going to talk this thing, Bruno's Bellissimo Blackpool.
Oh, my God, it's fabulous.
Has a selection of the amazing fun and occasionally wacky performances from across the years, including Pamela Stephenson and James Jordan doing their American Smooth to Perhaps, Ed Balls and Cartier. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that
was the jiving,
classic.
though.
That was Great Balls on Fire. I tell you, it was on fire. I nearly set fire to the room. That's was a classic.
Well, he was.
But what about Anne Whitcomb?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
Anne Whitcomb. When we were watching to choose, there is so much to pick from. It really is a feast for the senses, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But even more is the sense of occasion that the room has.
Yeah.
It is such an amazing building. And there are many more people that we have in the normal studio. So the reaction and the level of performance, it goes through the roof. It is sensational.
Very early on, everyone says, I want to get to Blackpool.
Yeah, it's almost like a final in itself.
Yeah.
They feel they have achieved something because it is the temple of ballroom. And being so big, we do extra production numbers, which we have in this DVD as well. And they always seem to come out with this kind of breakthrough performances that sets them up for the finale.
As an expert, how good a room is it for that style?
Well, that's where they do the actual World Championship. That's where they do many, not just that, but many ballroom competition. It has an amazing floor, which is sprung. It's stunning to look at. Really, really beautiful.
It's been there forever, hasn't it?
And it's been there forever. It's a bit like the Albert Hall. There is a sense of occasion that kind of is part of the building. It seems to be alive. There is an atmosphere there that you cannot quite replace.
Yeah, you must only be able to appreciate that if you're there, because
you have
as you
to
say,
be there.
It looks wonderful, but you can't savour that atmosphere.
You have to be there when you have all these people, everybody watches every detail. It's like being in a football match. It's fantastic.
And you do a little bit about the history of it, don't you? It's beneath the towers, isn't it?
It's beneath the towers, but you have to actually go inside, because when you enter, it almost seems to be bigger than the building. It's one of these crazy places. You know what I mean? From outside, you say, well, where is it?
Yeah.
But once you go in, it just is ginormous.
So run down what's in the DVD for us then, Bruno.
Well, it goes in sections. The first is like the party town, when we have group numbers that have this kind of feeling, like the group routine that we did, like I'm Coming Home and Debbie and Giovanni Samba, the Spice Up Your Life, all these big, spectacular, fun numbers. Then we go to the perfect tens. Wonderful Vinnie's Waltz from Ali and Brian, Jason and Christine and Show Dance, Karen Arte, I still remember, Tun, 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 Tun. Cry Me a River. Do you remember that?
Yes,
amazing?
Yes, I do.
American Smooth. There is about 10 of them. Then we have all the crazy moments, we call them flying moments.
Yes.
Obviously, Great Balls on Fire, I mean, that has to be there. Judy and Anton, come on. Judy Murray made it. She was one of her best performances.
Yeah.
Then fantastic paso dobles. We have all the quick steps. Oh, there is so many. I mean, you pick it. And a lot of routines that stick in somebody's mind, like Julian Cleric. Come on.
Oh,
doing the conga.
I'd forgotten
what
about
that is a classic. Obviously, Anne and Anton's samba. It would take me half an hour to go through everything, but everything you love. But really, it is actually itself is almost like a party DVD. Actually, you should put it on and trying to learn the dances.
Okay.
I'm sure you can learn Anton and Anne samba and have your floor polished to perfection.
Yeah, let's give it a try. Do you think this would make the ideal Christmas gift?
Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, it really is. It's a party piece.
Yeah, great.
You can dance along, you can sing along, you can learn the dances, you can have a laugh. It definitely is very, very entertaining.
Let's just talk about the Strictly Come Dancing UK Arena Tour 2019. January starts 18th of January.
Yes.
Birmingham Arena. So it's Birmingham, I think the 18th until the 21st. Then we're down to Leeds, then Manchester, Liverpool, Sheffield. So that's January. February, Glasgow, Nottingham and London.
Yeah, we do all the kind of big arenas in the country, and that is an amazing experience as well, because when you have 10,000 people, you feel like a pop star, a rock star when you do these shows, and they're spectacular. We do great big production numbers. People love it.
There's now 5 couples left in Strictly after Charles and Karen were eliminated at the weekend after losing out to Ashley and Pasha in the dance-off. It's going to be semi-finals this coming weekend, and Bruno's Bellissimo Blackpool is out now on DVD, and you can see Bruno Tognoli this Saturday night at 6:35, and then on Sunday at 7:15 on Strictly, of course, and then the Strictly Come Dancing UK Arena Tour starts, as I say, on January 18th and goes through till Sunday 10th of February. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Bruno.
Oh, thank you very much, man. Merry Christmas to everyone!
He's also a Radio 2 DJ.
Oh, yes, let's play some wonderful music.
Yeah.
Everybody else doing, just 'cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I fall but I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. So am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. Am I tripping for having a vision? My prediction, I'ma be on top of the world. Don't look back, always do what you decide. Don't let them control your life, that's just how I feel. Oh, fight for yours, so don't let go. Don't let them compare, you know. Don't worry, you're not alone. That's just how we feel. Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Oh, yeah. Oh, now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? Oh, yeah. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. If you tell me I'm wrong, I don't wanna be right. If you tell me I'm wrong, I don't wanna
driving from North Devon to Grimsby to visit family. Just a big shout out to my lovely hubby Steve, who's driving, loving the show. Thank you very much.
Hi, this is Jeremy Vine.
Hi, Jeremy.
Steve, I just got to tell you, I've got to do some hoovering. I don't really have the time to speak to you today because I've got 4 rooms to do and the place is a tip. Peanuts, CDs, old clothes. It's a complete mess.
What?
Oh, hang on, I've just got to get under the video cabinet.
I'll leave you to it then, Jeremy. Now, here's the Bobster.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, Glasgow M8. We've got Lee eastbound, 1 lane closed, 17, the Great Western Road to 16, which is Craig Hall. And that's because of an incident. The queue's about to 22, top of the M77. A1M heading south between the M18 and Blythe Services. A lorry has had a blowout. Now, the lorry's off the carriageway, but apparently the tyre is in the outside lane. I'm waiting for more information, but you've got really heavy queues approaching that. Thanks for your updates. I'll have more for you in the next one. But then the M6 southbound, 26 to 25. M58 down to Bryn, still 2 lanes shut with a 5.5 mile queue behind it with this overturned lorry and lost load. Further down on the M6, 18 to 17 to Sandbach, we've got a breakdown, still 1 lane shut. And the M6 northbound at the bottom, 3 to 4, we've got a breakdown that's closed 1 lane, causing big queues. Thanks for your updates as well. And then to the A14, eastbound at 12 to 13 at Thrapston, there's a broken down vehicle causing queues. M11 northbound, 7 to 8 to Bishop Stortford, 1 lane closed with a breakdown. And the M25 has reopened anti-clockwise between 22 and 21. There's still 6 mile queue behind it. And then at the moment on the M2. Now the M2 westbound, they're holding the traffic. There's a lorry on fire between 3 and 2 at Strood. More for you, half an hour.
Thank you.
If you want to contact Steve Wright in the afternoon, email steve.wright@bbc.co.uk, text 88291 or tweet at BBC Radio 2.
Song opening.
Oh, I love this song. Have I won something?
Oh, I say you've been misled. You've been had. You've been took.
Someone's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Someone's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open the door and let them in. Oh, child, let the beautiful people in. Pauline Williams was my twin. Elijah and Malcolm, still our friends. Brother Martin, we can't forget John, Bobby and Megan, Louis Armstrong. Lord, now let the folks in. I wanna see my twin. Let the folks in. We're gonna sit in my den.
But America is in a unique position. She's the only country in history in a position actually to become involved in a bloodless revolution. The only way we're going to solve it, we got to unite. We got to work together in unity and harmony.
Pauline Williams was my twin. Elijah and Malcolm, still our friends. Brother Martin, we can't forget John, Bobby Megan, Louis Armstrong. Right now, somebody better open the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Somebody better open the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Do me a favor, open up the door.
Ah, Billy Paul, let him in. What a song. Coming up next hour, the guys from GCHQ. That's Colin and Mike and Tony. First names only. There's Tim, Bobby, and there's Janie, there's Harvey, there's Shoujo. In the cuts, we've got Gaga and Jude Law, plus the socials and much more on Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Great Britain.
o'clock. Greenwich Mean Time. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on digital radio and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 4 o'clock. This is Harvey Cook. Dozens of people who were found guilty of drug driving offences have had their convictions overturned following claims that the results of their tests had been manipulated. 50 other cases that were due to go to court have been dropped. They're among more than 10,000 cases that have had to be re-examined by police due to alleged tampering of blood samples at a forensics laboratory in Manchester. Investigators looking into a helicopter crash outside the Leicester City Football Club stadium have published an interim report. The chairman of the club and 4 other people, including the pilot, were killed in the crash in October. Our correspondent Duncan Kennedy has the latest.
What they're saying is there seems to be some sort of mechanical fault, a disconnect between the pedals of the pilot, Eric Swaffer, and the rear rotor blade. This report, although it's short, there's a lot of technical language in it and a lot of technical diagrams which are too complicated to go in here, but they're saying there's some sort of issue with a bearing on that mechanism.
O2 is investigating problems with its data network, which has affected 32 million customers. The problems first became apparent when thousands of people started complaining on social media that they were unable to access the internet on their smartphones without a Wi-Fi connection. The Labour MP for Gateshead, Ian Mearns, raised the issue in the House of Commons.
32 million subscribers have been without mobile telephone coverage since 5:30 this morning. That has also affected emergency services and bus networks. Could the Leader of the House actually ask the relevant department to investigate that and see what implications there might be, particularly for those emergency service coverages?
The businessman Peter Boyzo has died at his home in Peterborough at the age of 89. He was best known for founding Pizza Express in 1965 after noticing a gap in the market for authentic pizza in London. The opera singer Leslie Garrett says King's College Choir should include girls as well as boys. Since 1928, the choir has taken part in the broadcast of 9 lessons and carols on Christmas Eve, always starting with a solo boy singing Once in Royal David City. Leslie Garrett says that's unnecessary and anachronistic.
There really isn't any difference between the pre-pubescent male child's voice and female child's voice, boy's voice and girl's voice. There really isn't a degree of difference between the two sounds. A beautiful voice is just a beautiful voice, whether it's a boy's voice or a girl's voice, and I do not understand the need to segregate.
Lady Gaga's performance in A Star is Born, a film about an aspiring singer, has landed her a Best Actress nomination at the Golden Globes. Other British nominees include Olivia Colman, who's also up for Best Actress after playing Queen Anne in The Favourite, and Hugh Grant and Ben Whishaw, who's been nominated for their roles in the BBC drama A Very English Scandal, which tells the story of the MP Jeremy Thorpe, who was tried and acquitted of conspiracy to murder. And that's the BBC News at 3 minutes past 4 and next at 5.
Cheers, Harvey. Sport now, Joe Saka.
Thank you, Steve. Holding his first press conference today as the new Southampton manager, Ralph Hasenhüttl has told reporters that the club's philosophy fits his own almost perfectly. The Austrian manager has taken over from Mark Hughes, who was sacked on Monday, with the Saints 18th in the Premier League. Bournemouth have confirmed midfielder Lewis Cook will be sidelined for 6 to 9 months with a ruptured anterior cruciate ligament. The England international suffered the serious injury to his right knee during their win over Huddersfield Town on Tuesday. Reading have sacked manager Paul Clement after less than 9 months in charge. They're currently one place above the relegation zone in the Championship. Cambridge have won the women's varsity rugby match at Twickenham, beating Oxford by 8 points to 5. In the men's game, Oxford are currently leading Cambridge 10-9. And it's been confirmed that British bobsleigh athletes will miss the season-opening World Cup races in Latvia this weekend. UK Sport cut their funding after they failed to win any medals at the Winter Olympics.
Thank you.
They seek him here, they seek him there. His clothes are loud, but never square. It will make or break him, so he's got to buy the best, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. And when he does, little rounds round the boutiques of London town, eagerly pursuing all the latest fads and trends, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is, oh yes he is, oh yes he is, oh yes he is. Thinks he is a flower to be looked at, and when he pulls his frilly nylon and his raked up tight, he feels a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is, oh yes he is, oh yes he is, oh yes he is. There's one thing that he loves, and that is flattery. One week he's in polka dots, and next week he's in stripes, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. They seek him here, they seek him there, in Regent Street and Leicester Square. Everywhere the Carnation army marches on, each one a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is, oh yes he is, oh yes he is, oh yes he is. His world is built round discotheques and parties. His pleasure-seeking individual always looks his best, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is, oh yes he is, oh yes he is, oh yes he is. He flits from shop to shop just like a butterfly. In matters of the cloth he is as fickle as can be, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. He's a dedicated follower of fashion. He's a dedicated follower of fashion. So tired, tired of waiting, tired of waiting for you. So tired, tired of waiting, tired of waiting for you. I was a lonely soul, I had nobody till I met you. But you keeping me waiting all of the time. What can I do? It's your life, and you can do what you want. Do what you like, but please don't keep me waiting. Please don't keep me waiting, 'cause I'm so tired, tired of waiting, tired of waiting for you. So tired, tired of waiting, tired of waiting for you. I was a lonely soul, I had nobody till I met you. But you keeping me waiting all of the time. What can I do? It's your life, and you can do what you want. Do what you like, but please don't keep me waiting. Please don't keep me waiting.
2, 3, 4.
So tired, tired of
Two classics from the Kinks. Radio 2. In the socials, hashtag Golden Globes is trending on Twitter, of course, after the nominations were announced. Laverne Cox tweets, congrats to all the hashtag Golden Globe nominees. To all those first-time nominees, enjoy the ride, stay in the moment. Adele tweets, 5 noms. Congratulations, Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, and the rest of the cast. And E! News tweets, it's official. Andy Samberg and Sandra Oh will be co-hosting the 2019 hashtag Golden Globes. People are searching for O2 on Google because of that technical fault, which means that customers whose phones run on their network can't get data. Morrissey has announced that he's releasing a new album. It's called California Sun, S-O-N, next year, which will be all cover versions. It'll include covers of songs by Joni Mitchell, Roy Orbison, Bob Dylan, Dionne Warwick and Carly Simon. But a version of Back on the Chain Gang, which we played earlier, won't for some reason be on there. There's a lot of Brits, as we've mentioned several times, up for awards amongst the nominations for the Golden Globes. They include Olivia Colman, Rosamund Pike and Emily Blunt, who are all up for Best Actress awards, Hugh Grant and Ben Whishaw, who are nominated for their roles in the BBC series A Very English Scandal, and Benedict Cumberbatch, who's nominated for Patrick Melrose. And Gaga has been nominated for Best Actress at the Golden Globes, as I say, for A Star Is Born, and she's also up for Best Original Song for Shallow, her duet with Bradley. Here she is at the premiere in London, ahead of all that success A Star Is Born had already had. Here we go.
All we can hope for is that the film touches people's lives. It's a beautiful love story, and it operates on many levels, and I'm excited for people to see it and experience it.
Now, Natalie Portman and Jude Law were on the red carpet in Hollywood for the premiere of their new film, Vox Lux. Natalie plays someone who survives a violent tragedy and goes on to become a pop star. She loved the challenge.
It was really interesting to get to play all these different aspects because she's kind of a different person with everyone in her life, whether it's the journalist or her daughter or her sister or her manager. She's got all of these different kind of dynamics.
And Jude plays her manager and says the film reflects real celebrity life.
Right now it's timely that this story is being told because I feel like we're starting to see the cracks, and perhaps that's to do also with our incessant sort of obsession with people every hour of the day. You don't just see them when they're polished and ready, you see them when they're picking up their milk or when they're falling out of a taxi.
She makes me more than I could ever be. She makes me feel the way I wanna feel. She gives me light, she gives me strength. She gives me what I need to bend. She gives me something I can give myself. So I bang the drums to feel alive. Maybe we can make it to the other side. Maybe we can make it. Raise your hands and touch my skin. Maybe I can trust you and let you in. And let you in. And let you in. She takes me to places that I've never been. She takes me to places that are deep within me. She gives me hope, she gives me fight. She makes me see what's wrong from right. She gives me things that I can give myself. So I bang the drums to feel alive. Maybe we can make it to the other side. Raise your hands and touch my skin. Maybe I can trust you and let you in. And let you in. And let you in. You made me feel like I'm alive. You made me feel alive. Made me feel alive. You changed the way I feel inside. You gave me love, you gave me proof, you gave me strength to lift this roof, and you gave it all without a question. Gave it all, so I bang the drums to feel alive. Maybe we can make it to the other side. Maybe we can make it. Raise your hands and touch my skin.
friend Rick Astley not sounding like Rick Astley. Good song though, She Makes Me. Rick Astley.
More than I could ever.
Steve.Wright at bbc.co.uk. Text 88291. Tweet us at BBC Radio 2. Here we are returning for Factoids. Look, it's Tim Smith.
How old do you think hippos can live to be?
Quite a long time, I think. I would say the same as a human, like maybe 90 years.
Not quite that long.
No, I'd say about 40 years.
50 years, roughly. And hippos don't have oil or sweat glands. When they get scared or excited, their skin oozes an acidic, transparent liquid that turns orange-red and protects them against water loss, sunburn and infection.
I'm the same. Here's Janie.
I tell you what, here's another one. When cats are happy or pleased, they squeeze their eyes shut. You do that too,
I
don't
do that
you?
too, yeah.
Factoids. Music. What do you want me to sing? He was like, well, I don't know. But it can't be anything that anyone knows. And it can't be a song that's been written, because we can't get the rights. So just make up a song. This is Sound and Vision.
It's a show where actors and directors discuss the musical moments from their films.
How can a song illustrate a situation? It can harmonise a scene, but actually illustrate at the same time.
Discover the stories behind the soundtracks. With me, Miranda Sawyer.
Reggaeton was what we would hear booming out of the cars that were driving around our streets.
When you do a scene and you're struggling, what's your default emotion? The guy I was chatting to went, I shout. I went, oh, I just cry.
All the episodes from this series, including Carey Mulligan, Steve McQueen, Wash Westmoreland and Maxine Peake, are available now on BBC Sounds.
A&P has provided me with a
As a Christmas song and as a pop song, this was light years ahead of its time. Waitresses Christmas Wrapping, 4:20. Can you give a mention? We are listening to your show. It's your show. In the car on the way back from Highclere Castle, a.k.a. Downton Abbey. 1 hour to go until we're back in Shropshire. Lots of love from Mel, Marge and Fred. Thank you very much. Drive careful like. Will and Jan on the M6 on the way to visit our 3-day-old grandson, Elijah William. And loving the music today, helping me through wrapping Christmas presents, Maria from Bledlow in Bucks.
Thought I'd end up with Sean, but it wasn't a match. Wrote some songs about Ricky, now I listen and laugh. Even almost got married, and for Pete I'm so thankful. Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, cause he was an angel. One taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Now I'm so amazing to have loved and I've lost. That's not what I see, so look what I got. Look what you taught me, yeah, for that I say thank you. Next, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you. Next, thank you. Next, thank you. Next, I'm so spend more time with my friends. I ain't worried about nothing. Plus I met someone else. We having better discussions. I know they say I move on too fast, but this one gon' last. Cause her name is Aubrey, and I'm so good with that. She taught me patience, how she handles pain. That's amazing. I've loved and I lost, but that's not what I see. Cause look what I found, no need for searching. Yeah, more than I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you, thank you, thank you, so thank you, next. Yeah, I'm so grateful for my ex. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. Thank you, next. I'm so. One day I walk down the aisle, hold her hands of my mama. I'll be thanking my dad, cause she grew from the drama. Only wanna do it once real bad, go make that last. God forbid something happens, at least this song is a smash. I got so much love, got so much patience. I learned from the pain, it turned out amazing. Left and overlost, but that's not what I see. Look what I found, ain't no need for searching.
All right, a few things we didn't do earlier on. Smartphones haven't made us smarter, I'm afraid. Researchers found that constant digital distractions are changing the way our brains work for the worse, Tim, leaving many of us more scatterbrained, more prone to lapses in memory, and also more anxious, really anxious. Leslie Garrett earlier in The Times says it's time to stop excluding girls from choirs. Very interesting piece. And rail operator allows reusable cups after chef's complaint. This is a rail operator has done a U-turn and agreed to let passengers use their own reusable cups for hot drinks brought on board by its trains after criticism by the chef Hugh Fernley Whittingstall. South Western Railway changed its policy after the environmental campaigner complained on Twitter during a journey that buffet car staff employed by catering company Rail Gourmet had refused to pour tea into his refillable cup. Theresa May says she is talking to colleagues about the concerns over Northern Ireland backstop ahead of the crucial vote on her EU deal, which of course is on Tuesday. She was speaking earlier to the Today programme. In our lifetime, are you ready for this? We'll spend a total of 3,680 hours or 153 days doing what?
Picking your nose.
No.
Creosoting the fence.
Cooking breakfast.
Taking the rubbish out.
Searching for misplaced items.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a lot more than that. Come on.
Yeah, I would
can
thought
never
so.
find my keys. Just never.
Nor can I. Research found we lose up to 9 items every day, or 198,743 in a lifetime. Phones, keys, sunglasses, and paperwork. Also, can I just add to those? Pens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, pens. I've got an actual pen monster lives in my house.
Why do we never have a pen? Even
I've
in
never
the
got a
studio,
pen.
I get a box of pens.
Yeah, I've never, ever got a pen. I bought one good one about a year ago. It was a really nice eco pen. It was lovely. And I thought, I'm going to hang on to this. Of course, the kids had it away within seconds.
How many pairs of scissors do you have in the house?
Oh, at least 15, but I can never find any of them.
No. Can you find scissors?
Yes, I only got 2 pairs.
Oh, you're so organised.
Well, one lives in the bedroom, but in
Of
the
course
bedside
it
drawer,
does.
and one lives in the kitchen. We always know where the scissors
Can
are.
you come round and organise me?
That would be too much like hard work, I'm afraid. You don't know where I put my pliers, though, do you? No, listen, I've got like a bolt hanging off the side of my car inside the door, and I was looking for the pliers last night. Now, they were under the stairs the last time I looked, but they've gone. They have gone.
I'll tell you what, mate, I've seen your car, and you don't want to be using pliers on that car. You got to get a special tool for that.
I have. Do you know what I need? I need a big Allen key. You know, an Allen key, but I haven't got a big enough one.
I'll tell you what, mate, don't touch that Allen key.
I've lost my glasses as well.
Did
Can
you?
you help me with that? Because I need glasses to find my glasses.
Have you got one of those little tools for your glasses that fix the screws when the handles come off?
Any minute now, you're going to start talking about doing your own dentistry as well, aren't
Do you know what I use for that?
What?
I use one.
There isn't a screwdriver that small.
There is. They come out of crackers.
Yeah, they
I
do,
swear
they
I've got
do.
3 little screwdrivers that came out of a cracker 2 years ago. And if ever they go missing, then there's trouble because they fix your glasses.
Have we all done the super glue thing when it breaks off and you think, oh, these are my best glasses, I'll just super glue the arm back on and it's sticking out the whole time forever?
You shouldn't use super glue for things like that.
I know. 1648, who purged Parliament?
Henry VIII.
No.
Elizabeth I.
No.
1648. Crikey, what is that? 12 minutes to 5?
It is, yeah. Oliver Cromwell's troops surrounded Parliament at Westminster this day, 1648, and refused to admit 200 Presbyterian MPs. Who was Ira Gershwin?
Oh, very famous American composer, along with his brother George.
Yes, how'd you know that?
George and Ira Gershwin. Everybody knows.
Oh,
George
yes.
and
Well,
Ira
so
Gershwin.
it says here, George and Ira Gershwin. Dave, I think he's been peeking at this, don't you?
You're just upset at how clever I am sometimes.
sometimes
Yeah, well,
I
don't
am.
worry, I'm not. Go on.
Dave Brubeck.
Dave Brubeck, musician, amazing musician.
What kind
As
of...
in jazz, jazzy stuff, proper jazz.
What did he play?
Piano.
Yeah, you're right.
Take 5.
That's not Dave Brubeck.
That is. Let's take 5.
It is.
Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry, yeah.
It's the kind of music that if you listen to it too long gives you tummy ache, don't you think?
No.
Monday finds you like a bomb that's been left ticking there too long. You bleeding. Some days there's nothing left to learn from the point of no
Eurythmics, I Save the World Today.
Hi, it's me, Jeremy Vine.
Oh, hello.
Now, Steve, I'm terribly sorry. I'm preoccupied as usual.
What you up to?
Well, I've got yet another interesting job.
Really?
I'm a bus driver.
Are you?
Look at me go.
Wow.
Now, listen, I can't hang around. I'm actually behind schedule.
Okay.
I'll see you back at the depot. Ding, ding, there we go. I'm trying to avoid Blakey. Here, Vine, get that bus out. Bye, Blakey.
There he goes, it's Bobby Look.
Steve, thank you. First of all, A1M on the southbound side between the M18 and Blythe services. Now, we had a tyre blown from a lorry in the carriageway. Now, that looks to have moved. It's slow through that stretch, but all lanes are open. The tyre change is happening on the hard shoulder. The M8, if you're heading through Glasgow, 17 to 16 at Craighall. Earlier incident has cleared, but still delays, back to 22. M6 southbound, no change. Almost a 6-mile queue towards junction 26, the M58, because of this accident. So 2 lanes still shut, and we've got this lost load still to clear. So big queues through there. M6 southbound further down, 18 to 17, still a breakdown. Stuck at Sandbatch with 1 lane shut. M6 northbound, 3 to 4. We had an accident past Nuneaton. All lanes are now open, but it's still slow. A41 between Aylesbury and Bicester. We've still got it very slow both ways through Waddesdon because of roadworks. A15 southbound, closed at Market Deeping, and this is because of a lorry that's broken down towards Northborough, the Lincoln Road junction. M11 northbound, there was a breakdown between 7 and 8 up towards Bishop Stortford, off the carriageway now but still slow. A10 northbound at Enfield, all reopened before the M25, but it's still congested. And the M25, both ways expect queues. 11 Chertsey, 16 for the M40, usual congestion. Across the top, there was a second accident at junction 22, so they held the traffic back at 23. It's released now, but that just joined the queues following the earlier accident at the bottom of the M1. So really, 24 to 21 anti-clockwise is very heavy. M2 westbound, the lorry fire between 3 and 2, Chatham to Rochester, heading down the hill towards the bridge. There is still 1 lane closed. Very big queues, but traffic is flowing again. And the M271 southbound, accident at Nursling at junction 1. It looks like 1 lane is closed. M4 westbound at Bristol, still 1 lane closed, 19 to 20. And then the A377 between Umberley and Chumbley, still closed to recover that earlier tanker that went over between Umberley and Kings Nimpton. Back with another one, 25 minutes.
Wow, great names. Now, Colin, Mike and Tony will be on soon from GCHQ. We're going to do their book of puzzles.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. She'll make you curse, but she a blessing. She'll rip your shirt within a second. You'll be coming back for seconds with your play. You just can't help it. No, you'll play along. Let her lead you on. You'll be saying no, then saying yes, 'cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Grab a cop gun, kinda crazy. She's poison but tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. See, someone said, don't drink her potions. She'll kiss your neck with no emotion. When she's mean, you know you love it. But she tastes so sweet, don't sugarcoat it, no. You'll play along, let her lead you on. You'll be saying no, then saying yes, 'cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind. Oh, she's hot but a psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, I'm on my mind.
I got the lineup for tonight. Joe and Simon are joined by historian and broadcaster Dan Snow, Bob Harris Country. Luke Coombs, this year's winner of the CMA's Best New Artist Award, is live in session for Bob tonight. First Ladies of Fleet Street with Nina Mishkoff at 9. Sarah Cox at 10. Jeff Lloyd at 12. Then the Craig Charles House Party, all on Radio 2.
Lisa Tarbuck. A fully effective, fully functioning Saturday. Hi, Lisa. This is Catherine and Nicola. We've got a first this year, a cheese advent calendar. Ooh. Day 1, a lovely Wensleydale. Wow, I like this. Glyn and Gwyn, they'd eaten 3 days of an advent calendar and I thought, that chocolate's a bit greasy. Turned out to be a dog chocolate advent calendar. Lisa Tarbuck. I don't know what I'll do. Saturday nights from 6. 2 hours of whatever you fancy, set to a palette of hand-picked music.
Hey, standing in the bed we made. Guess I never felt the part. I'm kicking all the sheets away. Oh, I'm jumping off a sinking ship. I guess I should've read the stars. I would've known that it would end like this. Well, you never made me decent. Oh, you never made me strong. Oh, you never let me finish. No, you never. I throw my hands up. I've already made my mind up. Never get down on my luck. Never get down on my hands up. I've already made my mind up. Sorry I messed your life up. I'ma get on with my cause the clock keeps ticking. Cause the clock keeps ticking. Tick, tick, ticking. Hey, they're driving down a dead-end street till I let another dragon fly. Gonna strip another off her feet. Oh, I'm tripping off a sinking ship. Guess I should've read the stars. I would've known that it would end like this. Oh, you never made me decent. Oh, you never made me strong. Oh, you never let me finish. No, you never. I throw my hands up. I've already made my mind up. Never get down on my luck. Never get down on my hands up. I've already made my mind up. Sorry I messed your life up. I'ma get on with my cause the clock keeps ticking. Cause the clock keeps ticking. Tick, tick, ticking. My hands up. I've already made my mind up. Never get down on my luck. Never get down on my hands up. I've already made my mind up. Sorry I messed your life up. I'ma get on with my hands up.
All right, now we've got no last names here. We've got Colin, Mike and Tony. And Colin and Mike are puzzling masters at GCHQ, the UK's Signals Intelligence and Cybersecurity Agency. And they're joined by Tony, a GCHQ historian. And we give yourselves a round of applause if you like. That's allowed. We've got clearance to do that. Seriously, it is all about clearance and no last names, and obviously we can't talk about their jobs, but we can say that on a regular basis this puzzle book comes out, and this one is book 2. However, Tony over here, he's a GCHQ historian. So what does that actually mean?
At the moment, it means that I'm really focused on GCHQ's 100th year. We celebrate our centenary next year, and we're going to be doing a series of things to celebrate our first 100 years. The puzzle book is the very first thing.
And while we're on the subject, what can you tell me about when GCHQ was set up?
We were set up at the end of the First World War because the whole thing about signals intelligence was it was something that grew up during the First World War. It was a small organisation between the wars, but it really expanded at Bletchley Park during the Second World War.
Which is all about code breaking, etc.
Exactly.
Mike and Colin are here, and we cannot talk about their particular jobs within GCHQ. Can I ask you, do you listen to Radio 2 at GCHQ?
We don't listen to it at GCHQ, no, because we have to concentrate on many other things.
Not even in a tea break?
Well, I don't know. Do you count this as serious puzzling?
I see what you did there. Very good. He's either done his homework or he's been sneakily listening on a Friday night. All right, let's turn to the book then. So, just explain to me, Mike, the format of the book.
There's two sort of sides to it. There's a range of puzzles that are designed to be fun. Some of them are quite challenging. Some of them you should be able to do with a bit of thought. Some of them with a hell of a lot of thought.
Yeah.
There are some picture puzzles, there are some word puzzles, there are number puzzles.
On average, would you say that most of these are to be solved within, let's say, 3 or 4 hours or 10 minutes? Or
Chunk that's more like in the 10-minute range, to be
10
honest.
minute, yeah.
But there's also a good chunk that's more at the other end of the range too.
Have you put some easier ones in this? I mean, I loved last year's book, you know that.
We thought of you, we thought easy puzzles.
Yeah. Tim needs anything easy.
Thank you very much.
No, we did put plenty of easy ones in. Then we ramp it up as it goes along.
Over 100, we would say.
One of the things that we've got in this year's puzzle book is some entrance tests that were done to test people who are entering GCHQ.
We found these puzzles that Tony's referred to in the bottom of a cupboard. Our archiving system isn't necessarily completely brilliant. And I was clearing out an old secure cupboard and I found this sort of big chunky envelope full of stuff, and out came
Are you
all
serious?
these papers from the 1960s and 70s.
Oh, really? It's from the 60s?
Literally.
Awesome.
62, I think, is the earliest.
Oh, that's great. Let's do a few typical questions then, so that people can get an example of what's going on. So you could even give us the answer if you like, because we're not very bright.
I'm sure I won't need to give you the answer, Steve. So the question is, does your mother know why ring plus money equals I do?
Does your mother know why ring plus money equals I do? Something to do with a wedding then, obviously.
That's the misleading bit, possibly.
Sounds a bit like wedding, but
Something the mother would get involved in during the wedding?
Does your mother know?
Does your mother know where you are, for example?
In church?
No,
Registering?
you're barking up the wrong garden path.
Proverbial, yeah. Okay.
Give us a clue.
Well, it's musical related.
Does your mother...
Does your mother know?
Does your mother know?
So that's an ABBA song.
Exactly.
Yes.
You're on by Jovi's Got It. But why? What's the rest of it about?
Oh, hang on.
Does your mother know that you're out?
Yes, but ring, money, and I do. What's that got to do with ABBA?
These are to do with ABBA song titles?
Ring,
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 ring, ring.
Money,
Money.
Yeah.
And I do.
I do. There's 5 of them.
Oh,
5
5
I
I
do.
do. So the
5
2
I
rings
do's.
plus the
So
3
2
monies
plus 3 is 5.
equals 5 I do's.
It's got to make
Round of
mathematical sense.
applause. I don't know for who. It was collaborative. You can't know my last name, though.
That's all right, Wrighty. Your secret's safe with us.
Oh, no. Let's do something that's slightly different, if you can pick me one out.
I quite like, there's a whole set of questions here. The idea is, there's a friend of mine, he went to cinema, he went to see 12 Years a Slave, and it was one of these multiplexes where all the names are up in like the LEDs, but they didn't have enough letters for the whole name of the film. So when he went to cinema, it said 12 Years a Slav, because the E was missing, which I thought was hilarious. Right. So hence, we have a question here. It says, a man is kidnapped and taken to the Balkan region for a little over a decade. So you have to unpick that and work out what the hell it's talking about.
Yeah.
So, for example, a golfer protects a town against bandits.
So we're looking for a film title.
A film as a town being protected against bandits. What's the film?
That's the Magnificent Seven.
So if you take the N off 7...
the Magnificent Seven.
That's way too difficult. The Magnificent Seven.
Isn't that hilarious?
It's beautiful. This could actually fill up your Christmas, couldn't it, really? Just start this on Christmas Eve.
Christmas and much of the year, I would hope.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
we regularly get told by the people who do our annual quiz that we set at work that it's a big part of their Christmas, trying to inflict our questions on their family and friends.
The book, by the way, is introduced by HRH, the Duke of Cambridge, Prince William, who highlights the importance of keeping the mind active for good health and the value of the work of GCHQ and mental health charity Heads Together will benefit from proceeds of the sale of that particular book. GCHQ Puzzle Book 2 is out now, and we thank Colin, Mike and Tony. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you. The Magnificent Seven.
Watching every motion in my foolish love's game. All this endless ocean, finally lovers know no shame. Turning and returning to some secret place inside.
not a breath away. That is Berlin. Hey, Steve, can you give a birthday shout-out to the fabulous and amazing Scarlett Goddard on the Isle of Rum, who's 16 today. Hey, Scarlett, lots of love from Mummy, Nick and Daddy, AD and Big Brother Davies. Cheers, Steve, loving the show. Okay, that's done. And can you say hello to my gorgeous husband, Logan? This says, we live in Switzerland, but currently in England and listening to live. He's recently retired, and I'm loving having him around. Thank you very much from Emma. Thank you, Emma. And next time you're in Switzerland, can you send me a Toblerone?
Woo! It's a party on the radio!
Saturday mornings from 10 on BBC Radio 2. It's Graham Norton.
People have been in touch. I'm travelling to Huddersfield from Poole to get my hair done. Please tell my kids to behave. No parties. How long are you going to have your hair done for? Please wish our little princess good luck on her first piano exam. No matter what grade you get, you insist on going home and playing for hours. They'll love that.
Graham Norton.
And this weekend, my guest will be Spice Girl Melanie Brown. From Whose Line Is It Anyway, Clive Anderson and Josie Lawrence. Singer Sarah Brightman. Plus the winner of this year's X Factor on BBC Radio 2.
The Verve in a sweet symphony. In news from the net today, Shortlist.com says Ryan Reynolds is making a horror film based on a spooky Reddit story. Enemy.com says Spice Girls are in talks to play Glastonbury 2019. There's a convenient Glastonbury-sized hole in the Spice Girls' upcoming tour, and Mel B has said Glastonbury, it's been talked about. And denofgeek.com says a Resident Evil reboot is in the works. It's due to start shooting next year, and a total of 6 films are reportedly being planned. Now you're up to date. Here's the Bobster.
Thank you, Steve. First of all, the M6 good news. Southbound, all lanes open. Finally, 26 to 25 at Bryn. However, with 5.5 miles of queues to go through, it's going to take some time before it's clear yet. M6 southbound, 18 to 17. Another breakdown towards Sandbach. One lane is shut. M1 heading north as a breakdown, 34 Meadowhall to 35 at Chapeltown. A15 southbound is still closed between Market Deeping and Northborough. And then to the M1 heading north, 10 to 11 up to Dunstable South. Got a broken down coach, so one lane is shut. M25 really busy anti-clockwise across the top, 24 to 21 with the M1. Following 2 separate accidents, all lanes are open, and then both ways 16 to 11 is heavy from the M40 to Chertsey, both directions. Problems with the M2 westbound, 3 to 2 following the lorry fire, Chatham to Strood. So if you're heading towards the bridge, there are still 2 lanes closed. Traffic has been stationary for about 3 miles. It starts to feed its way through on only one lane. The A2 on the eastbound side past Canterbury, now it's partially blocked. There's an accident between Bridge and Bishopsbourne, so just as you're coming off the Dover Road, that's the start of the queues really. And then to the M27 westbound, 7 to 5 Southampton Airport, got a breakdown, one lane is shut. And finally to the A377, still between Umberley and Chumley, closed both ways between Umberley and Kingsnimpton. That's where the tanker went over this morning. Back with another one, half an hour.
Thank you.
Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. How you gonna be the attraction if you gonna stick to the wall? Grab yourself a piece of the action. You got to get out and take the big deal. Get up and go when you got it to show. Stand up and shout and dance it on now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. What you doing there in the corner? Sitting by yourself in the dark. You don't really wanna be no loner. Come on now, get up and dance, got dance in your pants. You can't sit still, come on and get your feel. Direct your feet to the funky disco beat. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. You don't have to dance like Travolta. You just have to rise up and shine. Move it like a slow roller coaster. Come on now, get with the groove, get up and move. Get off the butt, get out the rut. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, dance. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Get up, stand up, strut your funky stuff, show enough. Come on now, get with the groove, get up and move. Get off your butt, get out the rut. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, dance. Get up, stand up, strut your
Funky stuff, show enough. Frantique. More of that kind of stuff tomorrow. Joe and Simon with Dan Snow after 5. News first, of course. And with us tomorrow, Ronnie Ancona, Jolie Richardson and Serious Jockin. Be safe, wind and rain about. Good evening.